have to live through the impact of the Patriot Act, Homeland Security, and the deterioration of this nation's infrastructure. It's falling apart right now. And if we will not be the conscience of this nation, it will collapse in the next generation. It is our duty, those of us who confess to stand up for environmental peace and justice, to not only network among ourselves, but to reach out globally, to work with green organizations no matter where they are. Because we are the only global political organization, and we must stand by and let the world know that we exist.
And I have been serving on the City of Madison City Council for the last 7 years. I'll be running for my 5th term in April, and I'm so proud to be a party member. You know, we have over 200 elected officials throughout the United States, and for me, I'm a local elected official. I try to work on, filling potholes and making sure we have enough police officers and doing the mundane things. But one thing about our elected officials is we can take small steps to green America one by one. And all of our local elected officials are doing all of the good work to implement things that are in our platform or not in our platform, and make sure that we are out there changing America one little step at a time. And I think that's where it starts. It starts locally. And I have the great pleasure of announcing somebody who has been working at his local level for quite some time. He's a former Black Panther. He founded the group Common Ground Collective, which is a group that helped after Hurricane Katrina to make sure that the people whose voices were not being heard got heard. And they were one of the only organizations that actually made sure that there was affordable housing in the area. For the first 8 months after Hurricane Katrina, they made sure that the pre-Hurricane Katrina rents were what the people were paying that they worked with. And I can't say enough about this guy. I feel like it's such a great pleasure to meet him. And I just appreciate all the hard work that has gone into his organization without any help from the federal or state government. It's completely grassroots funded, and it's amazing to me. So, the other thing is that he's actually kicking it up a notch, and he is actually going to be the first Green running for U.S. Congress in Louisiana. Please hear from him.
I've been in the green movement now 17 years. I've seen a lot of ups and a lot of downs. I've seen many agreements, and there wasn't many disagreements. But we have persevered. We have survived a time when to be called green was to be called a kook. But now we living in a green movement. Individuals who would never say anything about green are now building green. People are now talking about manufacturing biodiesel, solar panels, converting organic matter as it decomposes into a gas and using that gas to produce energy. To many people, it's new. But I can remember hearing the same thing 17 years ago. But we must continue. We must be the future. We must put our differences aside, work under common ground, and move to make sure that we save life as we know it today. It's at risk. And it may beg to differ, but I truly believe it's at risk. I watched what happened. I lived through the experience of Vietnam. I watched us transform that beautiful nation into one of the most toxic nations on the planet. I watched a peace movement work tirelessly to end that war. And after that war ended, I watched it dissipate. We lost interest. Toxic mess that we left that nation in, as I speak to you today, is still killing people in Vietnam. Now we're in a war where George Sr., the spiritual advisor, said that if it was a Garden of Eden on earth, it would have been in Iraq. No one is saying all the weapons of mass destruction we are using, the depleted uranium shells that we are dropping, that we are making that great nation, the cradle of civilization, a nuclear wasteland. We are sending our soldiers over there and telling them, yeah, we love our soldiers, but our nation have a history of hating its veterans. Look at after World War I. The bonus march. Look at how we dealt with it. Look at how many Vietnam veterans are homeless, incarcerated, or have been executed. Now, what shall we do with these young people as they come back from this war? Are we prepared to help them? In New Orleans, our whole whole social liberty was at risk. You watch and have to live through the impact of the Patriot Act, Homeland Security, and the deterioration of this nation's infrastructure. It's falling apart right now. And if we will not be the conscious of this nation, it will collapse in the next generation. It is our duty, those of us who confess to stand up for environmental peace and justice, to not only network among ourselves, but to reach out globally, to work with green organizations no matter where they are. Because we are the only global political organization, and we must stand by and let the world know that we exist. Let them know that we're going to work with the African dream, that we're going to work with the Asian dream, that we will be in Central America, that we will be in South America, and we will be in the Caribbean. And together we're going to come up with the solution. Yes, I'm running for the 2nd Congressional seat in Louisiana. And I'm going to tell you, I've already won. The election is just a formality. I've won. We're going to move forward. We're going to move forward. We're going to allow my candidacy. And before I go, I want everybody who's running for office that is present to please stand. Is this a movement? Look around. We can't let the day pass. We cannot let this day pass without us networking. I must be there to help my brother that's running for state rep in Michigan. I must be there to help those who's running for office in Illinois, California, Wisconsin, Maine. Regardless of where you're at, we must be at each other's side. All you green bloggers, get to work. Let the world know what's happening. I'm also a board member of the Green Institute. Dean, our timekeeper, is also our executive director. So I guess I could go on a couple of minutes. But we must make sure that we use every vehicle possible to make everyone, not just in Illinois, in South, to make everyone that live on this planet realize that we must save it. We cannot die being a generation who squandered away life as we know it. As a child, I can remember when drinking rainwater was the sweetest water you could have. We must remember that democracy, as precious of a jewel as it is, will become meaningless if we cannot breathe this air and drink this water. Let's show them that the #1 issue is not the economy. That the #1 issue facing mankind as I speak to you is saving this environment. Let's work